Okay everyone, as promised, here is the tutorial for how I made my fabric mask. You're going to need some cotton fabric. I am using quilting cotton and I'm also using calico. But if you're doing this from home when you can't get out, you can use a pillowcase, for example. What you need then is the paper pattern. I'll have a link to all of this on my Facebook and Instagram. It's literally a 19 by 19 centimeter square. And then I've marked out the measurements on the pattern for where you want to put the pleats. So once you cut out the square, you then want to lay that on your fabric and cut out 2 squares of fabric, one for the front of the mask and one for the back. When you're ready, you then lay out the pattern onto your square, and using a pencil or whatever you've got, you want to mark out all of the pleats onto the pattern. So I've already done this on one here. So I marked them out with marker, and then you fold them over to create the pleats. And you can use your nail to run along it, or better still, use the iron. So you want to do that for the back of the mask and also the front of the mask. So you'll have 2 pieces like this. Once you've done that, you want to start positioning your wire and elastic. For the wire, you want to get the back of the mask and turn it the wrong way around. And you are going to place the wire at the top of the mask. Remember, it's at the top of the mask because this is what's going to allow the mask to bend around your nose. And what you want to do is top stitch that in place, just a loose little hand stitch. Then once you've done that, you want to get your main fabric for the mask and position the elastic. So these are the 2 pieces that go around your ear. You're going to position them like so on the elastic. At home you've probably got pins and everything. I don't have anything here, so I just have to show you. You literally place it like this. Okay, so I have just hand stitched this into place. So even if you have got a sewing machine at home, I would recommend hand sewing the wire into place. If you don't have wire at home, you can use garden wire, or you can open up a paper clip, although that's a bit thick, or you can use these things that are like sandwich ties if you have sandwich bags at home. So there's a few options. I've also hand stitched on the elastic, but at home I would say just pin that in place. Once you've done that, you basically turn the mask. So you're going to turn the back of the mask the other way around, so the wire is on the table, and you're going to take the front of the mask and you're going to place that on top. So this will just take a minute or 2 to position. So the 2 elastics will be facing inwards. And when you do that, if you're at home, I would suggest that you pin all this in place. And remember where the top is. So the top is where the wire is. That's the bit that's for your nose. So you're going to sew all the way round as I've marked out on the pattern. But along the bottom here, you're going to leave 3 centimeters open. And the reason for that is once you've sewn it all, you turn it inside out through the gap. So that's what I have done with this one. I left a gap, and that's where you turn it inside out. And then that's it. Once you turn it inside out, you have your completed mask, and you make sure that you put it on with the wire at the top, and that allows you to pinch it around your nose and holds it in place. So if you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I'll get back to you.